In today's video, we're going to be talking about 15 things I wish I knew when I was starting out in GTA 5 Online. So make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. But really, let's just get right into it, guys. Alright, so the first one is going to be to buy the special carbine. Let me tell you guys, this gun is so good in this game. Whenever I need to use a weapon in this game, this is literally my go-to. I use it to fight other players. I use it for missions. Literally anything that you can think of that requires a weapon, I always use this, and it's so reliable. It's good for long range, close range, literally anything you can think of you can use this weapon for, and I highly recommend you have this one. Also, make sure you guys upgrade it as well. So I have this modded so I can get 100 rounds for every clip, which is super helpful. I also have a suppressor on it and some flashlights, so it's really good. But let's just get into tip number 2, and it's going to be to buy your passive income businesses first. So if you don't know what these are, there's pretty much 2 types of businesses in GTA 5. There's the passive income business, which means you pretty much literally do nothing and you're just sitting there and you're making money in the background. And then there's the active business, which means you constantly have to do work to earn yourself money. Now, obviously the better one is going to be the passive income business, because while that's making you money, you can go and work on another business as well, so you could be making money twice as fast. So the passive income businesses I recommend you guys buy first is the Acid Lab, the MC business, and the bunker business in this game. Those are all passive income businesses that are really good when you're starting out. And if you don't know how those businesses work, I'll give you a quick summary. You literally go in there, pay 75k for a stack of supplies. Then after 2 hours, those supplies turn into stock, and then you can do a sell mission and make a bunch of money. So that's literally how simple it is. Now, the third thing I wish I knew when I was starting out the GTA 5 is going to be to not buy clothing or cars when you're starting out in the game. Now listen, I know it can be tempting when you're first starting out in the game and you get a little bit of money and you think, I should go buy myself a car or a nice outfit. But trust me, you don't want to do that when you're first starting out. Instead, you want to put that money into businesses to make yourself even more money, so that once you have all this money coming in, then you can buy yourself a bunch of cars and a bunch of different outfits. The next thing I wish I did when I first started out in GTA 5 is to ask people to do heists with you. Now look, you can go around and do missions all day, getting you 10k a mission, 15k a mission, 20k a mission. But overall, it's going to be much better if you just ask to do a heist with someone and make like 500k at once. And I know a lot of you guys think it's super hard to find a heist to do with someone, but trust me, it's really not that hard. It's actually pretty simple. If you just ask people, hey, I'm a new player, I want to do a heist, can you guys help me? Most of the time, they're going to want someone to help them out anyways, so they'll probably just say yes. Also, if you want to find someone to help you do heists with or missions, just go to the link in my description. It's to my Discord server, and pretty much there's a bunch of people like you that need help, and you guys can all help each other. So you can go in there, say, hey, I play on PS5, for example, get someone to do a heist with me, and then someone will help you out, and then in return, you can help them with a mission, and just like that, you can get a bunch of money for yourself. So I'll leave the link in the description, make sure you guys check it out. Now, building off the heist, make sure you guys take advantage of the Cayo Perico heist. Now listen, I know there's been a bunch of nerfs to it, so it doesn't pay you as much money anymore, and there's also a cooldown timer on it. But trust me, the submarine is still so good. This Cayo Perico heist can still make you $1 million as a solo player for literally like an hour of work, which is insane, especially when you're starting out, because the one Cayo Perico heist will give you $1 million, which is literally enough for you to go ahead and get a business. And keep in mind, you can do this solo and you can do it as much as you want. So when you're first starting out, once you get enough money to have this, I highly suggest you guys go ahead and purchase the submarine so you can do the Cayo Perico heist. The next tip I have for you guys is to not fight players or you'll get destroyed. Listen, if you're first starting out, you probably don't have the best weapons, neither do you have the best skills to fight someone who's experienced in this game. But even then, even if you're a high skill player, if you have shitty weapons and your opponent has the best weapons in the game, you're not really at an advantage and you're most likely gonna lose. And when you fight someone in this game, they usually don't leave you after one kill. They're gonna keep killing you until you leave the session, and then you're just gonna get embarrassed. So please just don't fight anyone when you're first starting out, because you're most likely not going to win. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is something people literally don't talk about, and I didn't figure this out until way later in the game, and I wish I knew when I started, and it's going to be to do the 3 treasure hunts. So if you don't know what these are, pretty much there's 3 treasure hunts that you can do, and each of them are going to earn you 250k, so you can get a bunch of money for yourself super easily. But then on top of that, there's also flight school, which is you do 10 missions, well, not really missions, but you learn how to fly an airplane, with 10 different missions, and then after that you get 100k as well. So if you take the 3 treasure hunts and take flight school as well on top of it, you can literally get 850k as a beginner for only a few hours of work. The beauty of this is you don't really need anything. You don't need a business, you don't need any necessary vehicles or weapons. You literally just need to do these few missions and you get yourself 850k for free. So as a beginner, that's something you definitely want to do, because that 850k can literally get you your first business. The next step is going to be to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I make videos just like this one. I literally have over 200 videos just like this one where I help you guys out in GTA 5. So make sure you guys check out the rest of my videos, and let's get into the next tip. So the next step is going to be to get the acid lab by doing the last dose missions. So this is fairly new to the game. It's been around for like a couple of months, so you might not know about this, but pretty much there's 6 last dose missions that you can do, and if you get all them done, you can actually get the acid lab for free. So the acid lab costs 750k, and if you do the 6 last dose missions, it actually gives you 750k, which you can literally get the acid lab for free. And then on top of that, once you're done the 6 missions, you can continue to do the missions, and if you do 4 more and get 10 done, you actually get a car for free that's worth $2 million. So I highly suggest you guys do that as well. For the next tip, it's going to be to do the casino spin. Now, if you don't know what this is, if you literally walk into the casino once a day, you can do this daily spin and you can win stuff. Some of the rewards aren't so good. For example, some of them are outfits, which isn't the best, but there's a free car on there every week. It changes every week that you could win, and there is free money that you can win as well. So it's great for when you're starting out in GTA 5, and it literally takes a few seconds out of your day. So make sure you guys do the casino spin every single day. For the next step is going to be to take advantage of the double money and the triple money event every single week. So if you don't know what these are, pretty much every week GTA 5 will drop an update saying, hey, this business is going to be on double money and these missions are going to be triple money in RP for the entire week. So for example, if the bunker business is double money for the entire week, and let's say you have the bunker business and you also have the CEO crates business, well, obviously you want to focus on the bunker business because it's going to give you double money for that entire week. And same with the missions, you don't want to be doing the missions that give you the bare minimum when you can literally be doing missions that are triple money in RP that can give you a lot more money. My next tip for you guys is going to be to use snacks. Now we're going to talk about how to get these for free and how they can actually help you. So if you didn't know, snacks are literally free in GTA 5. You can get them from all over the place. If you go to the grocery stores, you obviously have to pay for them, but a lot of businesses you can get them for free. For example, with the CEO office, you can go in and you can get it for free from your assistant, or with the auto shop, you can go inside and there's literally a plate of snacks where you can get for free. But the reason snacks are so good in this game is when you're fighting and you get hit, instead of waiting for your health to go back up super slowly and risking the chance of dying, you can open up your interaction menu and eat some snacks and your health will go to full right away. So it's really important to use when you're doing heists, when you're doing missions, or if you're fighting other players. Make sure you always have snacks and you're always using them. Alright, so the next tip is going to be to do the VIP missions. Now, if you don't know what these are, you need to be a CEO in order to do these, but to become a CEO, all you need is 50k in your bank account. Now keep in mind, it's not going to take the 50k from you, you just need to have 50k in your bank account. And once you have your 50k, you can literally open up your interaction menu, register as a CEO, and then go to VIP missions, and here you can do a bunch of missions that pay you from 20 to 25k, and when they're on double money they can give you 45 to 50k, which is really good because they rarely take any time to do, and some of them are pretty simple as well. The 2 that you're gonna want to do that are the most popular that everyone does is going to be the Sightseer and it's going to be the Headhunter, and they're super simple to do. Now building off that, for the next tip is going to be to get the Buzzard for 25k when you're a CEO. Now if you don't know what the Buzzard is, it's this helicopter here that actually has missiles on it, and it can make your life so much easier, especially as a beginner. So listen, this Buzzard costs like 1.3 million. Obviously I'm not telling you guys to pay 1.3 million as a beginner to get this, but once you're a CEO, if you open up your interaction menu and go to Secure Surf CEO, you can actually get this vehicle for 25k. So once you pay the 25k, it's literally going to spawn right beside you, which is super helpful. Now listen, you're not going to get this for permanent. You're only going to have it until you're in that session. So what I'm saying is if you spawn this and then go offline and get back online, it won't be there anymore. You'll have to pay another 25k to spawn another one. Now I know it's 25k, but trust me, that's going to be so helpful when you're starting out. For example, if you're going to be grinding for 2 to 3 hours, getting a Buzzard for 25k is going to be so helpful because you can travel around the map so much faster and you can use the missiles to complete missions so much quicker. And for our last tip, it's going to be to sell in public lobbies. Now, if you don't know what this is, pretty much when you get yourself a business and let's say you want to sell your stock for $1 million, if you sell in a public lobby with 30 people, you can actually get a bonus. So when you do the sell mission, for every person in your lobby, you get an extra 2%. So that means if you have 30 players in your lobby, you get an extra 60%. So instead of $1 million, you could get 1.6 million. Now, obviously it's going to be hard to find a lobby that has 30 players in it, but even finding lobbies that has like 25 or 20 is still going to give you such a big bonus, and you guys should definitely take advantage of it. Now, these 15 things are going to help you make a bunch of money in this game, but if you want to know what things you shouldn't buy and not waste your money on, then check out this video right here where I show you guys my top 10 worst purchases in GTA 5. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share with a friend. But really guys, I'll see you in the next one.